Now you're ready. The secret number three. What is? How can you stand out? How can you stand out? The secret is simple. You have to, it's realization. It's realization, the results. All the activities you have done, effort you put, and the time you put to reach your goals. And then you have to start thinking, am I getting the results? Some results are going to be measurable, qualitative, and quantitative. Qualitative results is not like 1 plus 2, 1 plus 1 is 2. It just look at beyond that. Okay, your feelings, your growth. How do you realize that result? I want you watch this video. This is a boy who doesn't have a leg, just like you and me. Many of us, we got lucky that we have leg, we can walk, we can run, we can jog. Yeah. But watch this short video, and then we'll get back to our lecture. See what comes to your mind. Many of us, when it comes to joining a race, going with a place where we start looking at, oh no, I'm not good at, oh no, I'm not this, I'm not, we start putting us down. We find all kind of excuse not to do it. I know, just like my son, some of you are not competitive. My son does not like to be in that situation. He doesn't like to compete. He then, as he realized in some situation, he just wanted to stand out and have fun and enjoy that experience in his field day, in his high school field day, when they are got together and made his own team. So develop your that winning attitude, that regardless you are competitive or not competitive, compete with yourself. You do not have to compete with other people. Are you doing better things than yesterday? Are you progressing? Are you moving forward? Many times I see people are always looking at, I'm not good, I'm not this. Tweak the areas of improvement. If you are not good at something, start working on it. Put your time. Tweak it, what based on your goal. Remember, we made our goal, our purpose in our previous lessons. So tackle with them and just start. As we start putting our time, we will progress. We do not have to, you do not have to be perfect, but you will be better than yesterday if you put effort. If you put today, you'll be tomorrow, you'll be better than today. So know that there will be always time for you to correct your course of action, structure your activities, so you have better result. So learning something new every day. So many times people forget that putting the time, there is no shortcut. There is no blue pill, red pill. No, just like the movie Matrix. Some of you may watch that movie Matrix, that, where blue pill gives you all the hard work you have to do and get the result, or red pill is going to make you get away, just like you're done, you're out, right? So there is no shortcut in success. You have to put your time. So learn something new every day. And it's a process. Know that, whatever result you want, that my son knows that he could do better than what he did that in his SAT. His SAT is almost 99 percentile, 98 percentile. But he knew that when he took his exam, that he spent about a week, not much time. He didn't study much enough or focused enough before his exam. So he knows he could do better. So now he's going to put his time and effort and structure his time that way he can do better than what he did. So know that how do you realize the result? It's a process, it's a journey. There is no shortcut. What did you learn? So I want you to first congratulate yourself. You learned lesson one, where we talked about being humble. You learned lesson two, we talked about you making the decision. And lesson three, we talked about realizing the result, realization. So, yeah, what's the key thing we learned in in summary? Have that winning attitude. You may not be competitive, but you compete with yourself. You can do better. Today, you can do better than yesterday. Tomorrow, you'll do better than today. So when you have that winning attitude, you will get the result you're looking for. Put your time. If you don't put your time, what's going to happen? You got to put your time, is effort. Put your effort, time, and effort to the result you want. And do not seek perfection, seek progression. Be progressive. You asked for your short-term result, long-term result, and you cannot get those long-term one without doing those small things. Remember, Michael Jordan did not want to win the six championship ring in his day one journey. All he wanted to be get on in his high school basketball team. That's it. So what do we want in a month, in 6 months, in a year, from us, from our children, from our loved ones? Think of that and make those decisions based on that. So think of being progressive. The do's you can do daily. Maintain a self-talk. Daily, when it comes to making a decision, realizing a result, and many times we are getting too hard on ourselves. We start looking all the negative, then being positive. Have that positive self-talk that, what did you really do well yesterday, day before yesterday, last week, and then build from there. So have that positive self-talk is going to help you visualize the result that you're looking for. Number two, structure your daily routine. One is if it goes, whatever goal you have, you write it down, you start put your time, you put your effort, you are learning every day, then structure your time and routine. If your goal is important, is big enough, is audacious goal, you will find time. So structure your daily routine so you can put effort on your goal and recognize the result. Remember, it's not perfection, it's progressive. Celebrate those small wins. When you start celebrating those small wins, you'll get there. You'll get there. Even pamper yourself sometimes, and maybe get a coffee, or let somebody know around you, hey, I have done. Remember I told you I was going to do it? Share those goals with the people around you who's not going to be judging you, right? So if you do these three things, maintain positive self-talk, structure your daily routine, and recognize your success, you are on your way to create a story so you stand out. As I mentioned to you about my son, and knowing that, okay, he needs help. So what can I do as a dad? And as my wife is teaching in high school, and she teaches public speaking, she teaches financial literacy, she teaches career planning, she teaches journalism, she teaches English. Her background is English. She used to teach in Kent State University, Minnesota State University, and she taught in Dakota State University in South Dakota. My son, that he wants to be a doctor, so we are going to send him in a school summer program in Boston College, that is a medical summer camp. And yeah, it's not cheap. Some of these summer camp in college universities offering, and especially Ivy League leagues offering, it costs thousands. But he comes and he says, Papa, my friends are not going to be there. I don't know what to do. And I'm kind of sad at the same time excited. So you can see he's kind of sad and excited. It's not like he's afraid. How can we help him structure his day, his time, not putting too much effort for him every day, go in another summer camp and enjoy summer camp? So me and my wife, and I have couple other friends who teach in college, Rutgers University, here NJIT, couple other universities they teach. They are volunteer with us with Urban Food Alliance, and I talk to them. Hey, would you mind giving a lesson or sharing a knowledge with others? We value education, so they came forward. They also suggested. Then we thought, hey, why not we do a program where we help them to choose the areas they want to work on. My son wanted to work on his networking skills, his skills of meeting other people, how to have that conversation with other people without being uncomfortable. Not everybody is an extrovert. Some of us are introvert, some of us are extrovert. So my son considered himself he's kind of introvert. So then as I was talking to my wife, I said, hey, maybe that we can offer some program where it's going to teach them the soft skills. And those soft skills is going to teach them how to communicate better, how to feel comfortable with their own skin, how to create their own story, how to share their story, and how to make friends and enjoy the journey. This type of summer program, in the past, we have done this. That when my children are in middle school, in 2017, I have done with a local school. And then some of the parents stayed in 2017. That is called Speak to Connect summer camp with a private school here. It's partnering with the school and other parents. They said they will come forward. And at the end, there were a challenge we faced when we tried to do everything in person. All of a sudden, I became a janitor. I had to go open the school 7:30 in the morning. So other parents can drop off their kids in pre-K. So we have ran the summer camp from pre-K to high school. It was a challenge. I never thought that, I got into something after my retirement in 2017. But I learned the way that, how how people go through this every day. I learned to appreciate how other schools run pre-K, kindergarten, middle school, and high school. I salute the people. Appreciate so much those teachers giving up for for us, for parents like us, for to teach our children. So this summer, then we thought, okay, as I was talking to other people, then we will do this, some of the program, public speaking, teaching many of the children that learn financial literacy in school, or some of them that say, hey, I like to do crypto, I like to invest, and when it comes to investing in the stock market or real estate or crypto or go buying golds, and teaching them a habit of more savings than spending, how can we do this? I heard my wife when she was teaching it. She has so many great lessons she was teaching. I thought, oh, this is great. I did not know. I did not know. There are credit history, or if you do not have a credit card, it's still you get rejected. Still, you can build up your credit history. How's that? So as I was thinking to make a program with fun way, what children like, just like my son and daughter in the past join our program, other parents come in, they say, what about my son? What about my daughter? But he's eighth grade, she's in seventh grade. Then we This time we said, okay, we are going to do only middle school and high school. And some of the chill parents, due to their request, their son and daughters are in college, freshman or sophomore, but they are having some kind of indecision what type of career they should be doing, you know, to or they have not chose have they have not chosen their major because they are undecided. So then we thought, okay, we're going to do some career planning and career exploration. We're going to help them, just like what we said stand out in our standout program earlier, to build their foundation and knowing that what could happen, what in best case, in worst case, or somewhere in between. So those conversation make it interactive. So our whole idea was creating a fun, interactive way for a few hours every day, Monday to Friday, or if people have time on weekends, then we have flexibility on weekdays, weekend, or morning, afternoon, and all of them without going through, oh, I have to go dry, I have to drop off my kids. Everything is going to be remote. Although we decided to do in person here again in South Brunswick area, but the due to some of the logistics difficulty we face now because of COVID and restrictions and mask restrictions and that, it's with other parents and that faculty's discussion is going to be challenging. We said, okay, let's make it all virtual. Okay. And support our cause. So in the past, we have given this free, and we saw that children, the way children think, oh, it's free, it's not it's good enough. That's our mentality. Remember, when I'm sending my son in Boston, it's going to cost me thousands, but I know it's an experience that he'll enjoy. If I would have said my son, oh, it's going to be free and this, he would not be that enthusiastic. Now he is. He knows I gotta get my money's worth. We're going to give this. I will do this. I will do that. Right. So this program we do not want to do arms and legs, but we thought, how can we appreciate the people who is going to be teaching and give them some reward at least with a small token of appreciation and thank you. And after that, the money we get it, after all the cost and all the technology and the resource we're going to get and then donate to our charity, Urban Food Alliance, where we can feed more people.